If you're like most businesses, when you get a lead through your website, not having it saved anywhere, not saving the email, hopefully you don't forget about them, and you may not even have a follow-up process to ensure that you can touch base if you don't hear back. All the systems and processes you put into your business should really allow you to free up more time to not have to focus on repetitive tasks. One of the most effective things that we have found to help our clients not just convert leads on their website, but welcome to Websites That Convert, the podcast where your website stops being a liability and transforms into your greatest asset. I'm your host, Shannon, and I'm going to guide you through the strategies and insights you need to build a website that not only attracts, but converts. Let's dive in. We talk a lot about website conversions on this podcast. As the name suggests, it is what we specialize in. But what a lot of people forget about when they're trying to create a website that performs well and gets them results is what happens after someone converts. So it's all well and good to get traffic and have a website that converts, and that is two of the three pieces of the method that we install into our clients' businesses. What happens after someone becomes a lead and how that process is as automated, streamlined, and effective as possible will help you get longer, more sustainable results as your business scales. So in this episode, I'm going to talk you through how you can create a website that is not only high converting, that gets traffic, but is also a sales machine with automated systems and processes behind the scenes. If you're like most businesses, when you get a lead through your website, right now you're probably just getting it into your inbox, sending a reply, not having it saved anywhere, not saving the email. Hopefully you don't forget about them, and you may not even have a follow-up process to ensure that you can touch base if you don't hear back. Not having a system or process around your lead management, I think, is probably one of the lowest hanging fruit systems that can be implemented into your business. And as you scale and grow and you get more leads and inquiries through your website, this number of inquiries can actually become quite unmanageable if you're still working in the business and obviously you're busy. All the systems and processes you put into your business should really allow you to free up more time to not have to focus on repetitive tasks. So what you can do instead of manually saving and replying to leads that come through your website is to have a CRM. It honestly amazes me how many businesses don't have a customer relationship manager, and this doesn't have to be a complex system. One of the most effective things that we have found to help our clients not just convert leads on their website, but convert those leads into sales is to have a lead pipeline manager. So what this process does is once someone inquires on your website, there's an autoresponder that acknowledges their inquiry. Now, in the fast-paced world that we live in, not having an immediate touch point with your lead as they inquire with you is a big mistake. Because what is going to happen is a lot of people will come to a website, submit an inquiry, and keep searching. So if you aren't the first to get back to that lead, acknowledging their inquiry, or even providing them with the next step in your buyer's journey, or some additional information or an action that they can take, then it's possible they're going to go to a competitor, inquire, maybe they have a system that's set up that does auto respond, or maybe they have a better call to action. That lead may decide to go with the person who responded to them first. So the first thing is when you have an inquiry come to your website, you want to have a system in place to automatically respond to that lead, to tell them that you acknowledge them, that what to expect next, or even another action that they can take in the meantime. That is just good customer service. And in the digital age, you really want to be fast because success loves speed. The second system that turns your website into a sales machine after someone inquires is to have an automated follow-up sequence. So what does this mean? So say someone inquires with you, you have the autoresponder, and then they don't get back to you. This can happen. Like, people shop around, they get busy, they forget. And sometimes that first inquiry response isn't enough to get them to take the next step. Maybe they inquired with multiple people. Maybe they're not 100% ready right now. Whatever it is, you can have an automated inquiry nurture sequence that touches base with that inquiry over a period of time, every day, every week, or whatever's in your sales process right now. This allows you to be in front of that hot prospect at intervals of time when you can remind them that you are here if they're ready, and to remind them that they inquired with you. Because if you don't, then the chances again that your competitor is doing this. And what's going to happen is those people that front of them more consistently in their inbox, or maybe they're calling them and doing that proper follow-up process, they're the ones that the customer is going to go with because they're top of mind. So the more that you can nurture those hot prospects as they come into your website and become a inquiry, is to firstly auto respond, so they know that you acknowledge their inquiry and they don't feel like they're left in the lurch. But then also to consistently follow up those leads with an automated email sequence that touches base, gives them more value, and reminds them that you are here when they're ready. The third system that I'd recommend installing into your business so that you can manage your website inquiries and turn your website into a sales machine is just a general lead pipeline manager. What is this? Well, it is a dashboard of all of your current leads that are in your pipeline right now. Have you ever just had an email inquiry come through and then you've replied and then just filed it away? That is lost revenue. And having the other two things that I mentioned is absolutely effective. But if you can also be personally following up and connecting with the people that are interested in your services, or at least have a dashboard of people who are in your pipeline right now, that then you can know, do I need more leads or do I need to be converting at a higher rate? Because everything that you do with your marketing really needs to result in sales for your business and return on investment. Having just the leads coming through is great, but having this system and a lead pipeline manager and a dashboard of your existing leads and prospects is a really effective way to know that you can jump into a software, see everyone who's inquired with you, who's converted, who needs to be followed up, what value people are at, and have your finger on the pulse when it comes to whether you need more leads in your business or you need to be better at converting those leads. So what I would recommend is, if you want to have a high converting website that results in more sales for your business, then you need to have the proper systems and processes set up to manage, respond, and nurture any leads and inquiries that come through. So I hope this episode has been helpful in understanding that a website isn't just traffic. It's not just the platform itself, but there's also these important systems and processes behind the scenes that need to be installed to ensure that you get better results and higher conversion rates, not just on the website, but in your sales process too. Thank you for listening to Websites That Convert. If you found value in this episode, please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Follow us on all social media. And if you're a service-based business owner that's looking to double their website conversions, book a call with my team using the link below. I'll see you in the next episode.